Hello, my name is Sarah Jane Chapman. I am a yoga therapist, and this is a practice for Mercury Retrograde. We will begin laying on our backs. Mercury Retrograde is a time to follow the rule of re's. We are going to review, reset, rest, which is my favorite re, and recalibrate. We'll be doing a lot of twists today to process, open things up, and practicing on focusing our attention on where we are. So knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Feel free to tuck your shoulder blades under so your heart's nice and open. And first, just check in with your body. Don't worry about what has come before this moment. Don't worry about what you anticipate will happen. Just notice what is happening right now. We're going to place our hands on the lower abdomen. This is known as the apana region. This helps us to process. So inhale here. As you exhale, keep your hands on your abdomen. Make a shh as you bring both knees to the right. Inhale, return your knees to center. Exhale, we're going to shh as you turn your knees to the left. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, shh. Let both knees go to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, shh. Let both knees go to the left. Continue like this a couple rounds on your own. Feeling your hands on your abdomen as your abdomen moves beneath them. Two more rounds like this. One more. Last round. And then return your knees to center. Take your hands onto your kneecaps. Find some little massage in your low back and your upper glutes. And then we're going to find our way into a tabletop position. So I like to rock and roll. Cross at the ankles, send the feet through. So hands and knees, tabletop position. Inhale, lift your heart and your tailbone, cow pose. Exhale, send your hips towards your heels, stretch your arms forward, child's pose. Inhale, return to cow. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up high, downward facing dog. We're going to do that 3 more times. Inhale, cow, lower your knees, lift your heart and your tailbone. Exhale, hips to heels, arms stretch forward, child's pose. Inhale, cow. And exhale, down dog. 2 more like this. Inhale, cow. Exhale, child's. Inhale, cow. Exhale, down dog. 1 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, cow. And exhale, down dog. Once you come into this down dog, pedal out the feet, bending one knee, bending the other. Relax your head and your neck. And then walk your feet up towards your hands, top of the mat. Soften your knees, relax your upper body over your lower body. Shift your weight towards your heels, round in your spine to come all the way up to stand. We're going to prep our spine for some twists. So inhale, reach your arms to the side. Exhale, we're going to twist over to the right. So left hand, right shoulder, right hand to low back. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand, left shoulder, left hand, low back. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, fold in, hands to your low back. We're going to do that same thing 3 more times. We're going to add in our shushing breath. Inhale, return to center, palms face up. Exhale to the right, make a inhale, return to center. Exhale to the left, make a inhale, return to center. Exhale, fold in, make a 2 more rounds like that. Inhale, return to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. And exhale, fold in. 1 more like that. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. And exhale, fold in. Release your hands to the ground. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, release your hands down. Step your right foot back. Inhale, we're going to bring the left arm up and point all of your toes to the left. So see how I'm on the pinky toe side of my right foot. My left toes are pointing to the left. Exhale, lower the hips, reach back towards the right foot. Inhale, sweep the hips up as you bring your left hand up. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, cow, lower your knees, lift your heart and your tailbone. Exhale, return, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. One more. Inhale, bring the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, step your right foot forward underneath your right hand. Now you're going to point all toes to the right. Reach your right arm up. Exhale, lower your hips, reach back towards the left foot. Inhale, sweep your body up. Lower the right hand down, step forward and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, fold back in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release your hands, step your left foot back this time. Inhale, reach your right arm up, point all toes to the right. Exhale, lower your hips, reach back towards your left foot. Inhale, sweep your hips and your right arm up. Step back, down dog. Inhale, cow. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths. 1 more. Inhale, bring your left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot forward, place it underneath your left hand. Inhale, bring your left arm up, point all toes to the left. Exhale, lower your hips, reach back down towards your right foot. Inhale, sweep your hips back up. Take your left hand down, step forward and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Reach your arms up, lift up through the heart. Exhale, release your arms by your side. Beautiful. We're going to add a little bit to that flow. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release your hands, step your left foot back again. Point all toes to the right and bring your right arm up. This time we're going to lower and lift a couple times. Exhale, lower your hips down, reach back towards your left foot. Inhale, lift your hips up, reach your right arm by your right ear. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. 3 more like that. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. 1 more time. Exhale, lower. This time as you lift, we're going to lift all the way up and we're going to open up into a warrior 2. Beautiful. So take a moment here. Sometimes Mercury retrogrades can make us feel turned around. So just take a moment, return to your body. Now we're going to repeat a similar sequence going side to side. So inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to lift your left heel up, lower the left hand down, coming into a twist. Inhale, return to warrior 2. Lower your left heel down. We're going to do that a couple times. Exhale, left hand lower, left heel lifts, right arm reaches up. Inhale, return to warrior 2. 3 more like that. Exhale, twist. Inhale, warrior 2. 2 more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, warrior 2. Last one. Exhale, twist. Inhale, warrior 2. This time we're going to come into triangle pose. So you're going to straighten your right leg. You're going to kick your left hip back. And then reach forward, forward, forward. Right hand goes onto right shin. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. 5 deep breaths. Again, return to your body. For 4. For 3. For 2. Okay, so we're going to bend the right knee, shift into the right foot, take your right hand forward, extend your left arm and left leg up, and then we're going to come all the way up to stand. So left foot lowers next to right. Notice how one side feels compared to the other. 3 deep breaths here. For 2. And for 1. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold it. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, release your hands, step your right foot back. As you inhale, bring your left arm up, point all your toes to the left. So you're on the pinky toe side of the right foot, left toes are pointing towards the left. As you exhale, lower your hips down, reach back towards your right foot. Inhale, lift your hips, reach your left arm by your left ear. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. We're going to do 2 more like that. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. This one's going to be different. Exhale, lower. This time we're going to come up into a warrior 2. So you're going to lift your hips up. You're going to lower that back heel down, and then you're going to open your body up. Warrior 2. So left foot's forward, right foot's back. Settle in the body. 5 breaths. Again, Mercury retrograde can make us feel a little bit turned around. So just return to your body. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to lower the right hand to the inside of the left foot, lift your right heel off, and come into a twist. Inhale, return, warrior 2. Exhale, twist. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, twist. 2 more like that. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, twist. Last one. Inhale, warrior 2. And exhale, twist. Inhale, warrior two. And then straighten your left leg. Take your left hand onto your left shin. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Triangle pose. For 5. Again, return to your body. Return to your breath for 4. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Look forward. Take your left hand forward. We're going to shift into the left foot, into the left hand. Extend your right arm, right leg, half moon. And then lower the right foot next to the left foot. This time lower the right hand down, fold in. 5 deep breaths. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Bend your knees, find your hips to the ground, and come to lay it back on your back. Place your feet onto the floor and extend your arms out to the side. So we're back to where we started, but something has changed. Retrogrades give us this opportunity to notice how things have changed. And if we want to continue on the path that we're on, if so, how so? And if not, then where do we want to go instead? You're going to cross your right leg over your left leg. Scoot your hips a little bit to the right. Bring your knees to the left. You can shift your gaze over towards the right. And let gravity and your breath do the work. Something that's really interesting to notice during Mercury retrogrades are what type of nostalgia is coming back into your awareness. Songs, people. Now, it's not usually romantic relationships. Mercury rules over friendship, so it's platonic relationships. Items, ideas. Notice what's coming back up. Sometimes that means it's an opportunity to revisit that idea, rekindle that friendship, or to reclaim the things that you find. And sometimes it's an opportunity to officially let those things go. The friendships, the ideas, the items. And when we do, we thank them. Maybe not, if it's a person, you don't have to involve them in the thanking. That doesn't feel good or safe or necessary. But we thank these things for what they've taught us, for what we learned, and for creating space for something new. 3 more breaths here. We're going to inhale, return to center, uncross your right leg, shift your hips back to center, cross your left knee over your right knee, scoot your hips a little bit to the right and bring your knees, to the left and bring your knees to the right. So hips to the left, knees to the right. And you can shift your gaze over towards the left. As I said in the beginning, during retrogrades, especially Mercury retrogrades, we follow the rule of redo, reassess, revisit, and rest. If you're finding a lot of roadblocks around Mercury retrograde, that's a clue to just slow it down a little bit. If the thing's not loading or uploading, if communication isn't really clicking, it's just an invitation to take a break. Maybe it will work again later, or maybe you don't need to do it at all. Something I love about astrology is it is so affirming for our experience, and it can also make things feel a lot less personal. This isn't working. Maybe it's just not the energy for it. Maybe it's not personal. And that's okay. Maybe it's not the time. We're going to be here for about 6 more breaths. See what you can soften. And then on your next inhale, you're going to return to center, uncross your legs, pull your knees in towards your chest, find some little circles, kind of massaging your low back and your upper glutes. Inhale, extend your legs up and your arms out. Exhale, like we did in the beginning of class, we're going to as you pull your knees in. Inhale, extend your legs up and your arms out. Exhale, knees into chest. Hands to kneecaps, make a shh. 2 more like that. One more. Release your legs down. Feel the support of the floor underneath you. And just for now, release everything that's come before this moment. Release whatever you're anticipating will happen next. And just notice what is happening. With every exhale, sink in just a little bit deeper. So you're welcome to stay in this resting position for as long as you'd like. If you'd like to join me, you can find your way up to a comfortable seat. We're going to seal off this practice by chanting the word peace 3 times in Sanskrit. If you know it, love you to join. Otherwise, you can listen and you'll still get all the benefits. Deep breath in for Om. Om. Deep breath in for Shantis. Shante, Shante, Shanti. Peace to you, peace to your loved ones, peace to all beings everywhere without exception. Thank you for your time, your presence, and your practice. And send it out to the universe.